Wow, wow, wow. I just realized that I haven't done anything to prepare for the stream. Hold on. There we go. There we go. I just put Discord on streamer mode and posted the stream notification on the Matrix server, community, whatever, I don't know. I gotta also drink water. Dude, before the... Oh shit, I just realized I don't even have my camera set up. I actually might have to restart OBS. No way. No way, I forgot to plug in the camera. Okay, let's see if I can cook this without restarting OBS. Yeah, this finds the camera. That's fine. So plug in my light. This is the most scuff start yet. Okay, that's there. Well, we'll see if it works in a hot second. But I might indeed have a situation where I have to restart the whole stream. Hopefully not. We'll see. Just close these windows. There we go. Switch to here. Oh! It works? Hello? Let's go. Why is it so small? Hmm. Why indeed? Why indeed? Let me try to figure this out. Okay. So the resolution of the camera is wrong. I'll disable the camera. Can I do that? If I change to this scene. Oh, dude, why can't I do that? No. OBS, can you let go of the camera? uh, yeah, what if I change it on OBS? Okay, there we go. I think that's better. Did I have the resolution as 1080p? That looks more like what I had before. Well, let's... Yeah, no, I think it was this. Okay. Yeah, hello. Now everything is good. Let me also transform. Center the screen. There we go. It looks like a few pixels off. Okay. Nice. All right. Follow me also. A bit of a slow start to the stream, but that's fine. So this time, I'm gonna be stealing movement code from the old version. Show. Because the previous version had the movement figured out pretty well. I mean, there were some issues, but I already did one thing that should make things better. And that's basically breaking the movement up into smaller pieces. So if we have a fast moving object, then we don't have to worry about the movement path being screwed up. And what I mean by screwed up is that if we have an object here and we move like from here to here in a single tick, then with the old system I would move on one axis at a time and then on another axis, right? So the movement path wouldn't be this. Like if this is like multiple chunks, the movement path would look like which is a bit strange. So now I'm just doing a thing where we move one block maximum on an axis. The movement path will be something like this, right? That's one thing that I'm doing. I just realized that this is slightly incorrect. Alright, there we go. Tweaking. And if I pull this down here a bit. Alright, I'm gonna crop this a bit more. Tiny bit. If I do this, then it should be fine. Alright, there we go. And then there we go. You'll need to see the edges of the mouse pad and my table. Yeah. I don't actually know if I have to really do anything for this function here. There's an optimization that I can do a bit later where right now if the player is, let me go to the clear section. If the player is like moving forwards, then I'm scanning the blocks around the player. Really, I only have to scan in front, but I'm only also scanning behind, you know, Wahoo. So that's like a free 2x improvement, potentially. This is a bit outdated. There we go. Okay. I might just do contact information for now. Okay, so I have contact info here. I have a bit more verbose this time. That's fine. Also, let me check something. There we go. Right. This is in the old version, and I guess I'll eventually clone some of these. Or have some of these same contact things. But for now, we just need regular contact. And I guess this is fine to have as a trigger thing. And there is another thing that I'll need here. Hmm. There's a way for me to access this, like, slice of 7 with a... Is it contact the direction then? Yes. Mm-hmm. I'm gonna want to steal this. And also steal that. Is there anything more with contact direction that I want to steal? Why not? I actually see how this is used. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Okay. I'm gonna just plop this here. This is a code that might have to move somewhere else eventually, but for now it's here, and it's fine. Yep. Oh, wrong thing. There we go. Oh. Yeah, true. This needs to be bool. Right. Sit down for this. I was already standing before the stream as I watched an episode of anime. Okay. So here we really just want to iterate over blocks on our surroundings and then check all the colliders and then see if we are colliding with anything. And I'm thinking, what should I do for the trigger contact? I guess if I have a trigger that is not a special type, then we'll just have regular contact on the trigger layer. Should that act as a solid thing? Probably not. I'll see. Because right now we don't collide with anything that's a trigger. Well, let me just do. Also, funny thing, I had a problem with the slabs where if I tried to jump on this tower of slabs right here, it would like snap me back out unless I was moving away from the tower, right, towards the edge. And that was because the code for detecting if two things are overlapping was also considering, like, hold on, like, if two things were like next to each other, it was considering them to be overlapping, which is incorrect. They should only be overlapping if they're occupying the same coordinates at some points. Being next to each other is fine. At least that's how I consider it. And, well, I don't know, I might have thought about this differently when I wrote the code, but, like, I placed the player right next to the ground, or right next to the wall when they're colliding. And if that's considered to be overlapping, then that's an issue. Or it was an issue. Yeah. Alright, let's just get the contact info now. Also realized that yeah, this is a bit stinky. Okay, I'm gonna write a comment. Oh, actually, no, it's fine, because I do one block at a time, so it's completely fine. Yeah. I don't have to worry about that. I was thinking that if the body moves at distance that's too large, then it's gonna cause issues with like being able to face through walls and whatever. Well, that's actually, yeah. This pattern kind of gets rid of that. I mean, it might still happen, but whatever. If it happens, then I'll fix it. Okay. Now, alright, so what do we actually want to do here? We want to get each block. Yep. And we don't want to skip triggers, actually. That, and then we have this. Okay, so for each collider, what do we actually want to do? Also, is this giving us a vec or an iterator? I think this is going to be a vec. Yeah, at least we get a vec here. I think that makes sense. That's fine. I'm going with the mindset of everything can be optimized later if it's bad. Like, I just write the version that works for now. Okay. Colliders equals block colliders, blah blah blah. And I don't know if I mentioned this, but I was watching Mulberry's stream before before watching the episode of anime and then coming here. And he's now making his own like Minecraft clone. And I don't know, I feel like he's just better. It's like it makes me feel somewhat insecure. I'm like, oh shit. Like he's just starting now, he's gonna get further ahead than I am in some amount of time. Salute emoji. But it doesn't really affect me in any way, but it's still I can't help but to feel the comparison. He's just the better dev. I gotta hand it to him. Lots of respect for that guy. Okay. Let me try to look in for collider. No, let's do the other way around. if we're intersecting the collider, then we want to note that down. But I also need to check if we are on the edge of the collider. How do I do it here? Like here I'm checking for stuff. This is fucked up because this is with voxels. What the fuck have I been smoking? I guess I'm just... If the player is aligned with the voxel grid edge, then I just get all the voxels and then I see what they are doing. So it's gonna be slightly different for me now. I need to iterate every collider and then see if we're on the edge of that collider. I guess this is gonna be a math.rs moment. Oh, I forgot that I have this here. Intersects any. Okay. I guess I'll just make a thing for seeing if we're on the edge. Honestly, I guess... Hold on, okay, here. I was thinking that I could have this function like return an enum, like, oh, we're inside or we're on edge, but I'll think I'll just do a separate function. We kind of want to do this, but for 2 axes, and to be honest, this is a bit silly. I could do this like 1 axis at a time, I guess. Like first, we have the blocks that are, well, for assigned axis at a time. We have the blocks below us, we have the blocks above us, in front, behind, and to the sides, right? And for the blocks above us, like we just need to check if from a top-down view we have an intersection, and then if the y-coordinate of that, if the y-coordinate of the end of our bounding box is the same as the y-coordinate of the block. And checking for intersection is actually kind of expensive, I guess. We don't need to do that. We don't need to do that. We don't need to do that. Okay. Just thinking. I technically only need to calculate this once. We don't need to repeatedly recalculate this. Oh, that's a good sneeze. Oof. Oh, okay, yeah. So if collider, let's actually do the other way around. The hashtag was so automatic. I just mispressed it. Oh, okay. True. I don't actually even want this function. I don't need it. Fuck. I don't know what Cargo is crying about here. It's a bit annoying that it's doing that, but whatever. Oh, we're not calling the function. That's why it's not printing anything. Get contact information. We are calling it. Okay, let me get rid of this. Since it's spamming the console a bit too much. Let's see. This should fire at some point. I don't know why it wouldn't. Bro. Okay, we're just not on the edge, apparently. Hello? Anyone home? Okay, I'm gonna test +1 as well, and then if this doesn't work, then I'm gonna be confused. Do we even enter the loop? Okay. What time is it now? Do we get any blocks? Okay, we do consider blocks. Oh, do we just... I see what's going on. I see what's going on. We need to do a +1 here. Or -1 here. A +1 here. Pretty sure that this is a thing that I can do, yeah. Now we should be getting EPs, yep. And we can remove that print statement. That makes a lot of sense though. That is quite the fast yippee. Oh, we're not getting it on the other side for some reason. Let's see why. Okay. That's I actually want the tab key here so that the numbers line up. Ooh, it's actually okay. I need 2 tabs here so they actually line up. I wish there was a marker. Like, I kind of want to make a printing system where I can specify like the columns. Like instead of a tab, this would be next column, right? And it would just align everything. Not that difficult, I don't think. Yeah, why is that number changing? I guess we're moving to the side. Just wait for the movement to end. Yeah, okay, so now we are not moving to the side. Let's just see what's happening here. Actually, let me keep these and not do word wrap. Okay. Positions are different. Nothing aligns here. Whatever. Because I have the fucking size here. Okay, sure. Go. Just to get some damn numbers. Also, I should probably do another print. Guess I should also have this. There we go. Let's see what the output is. Okay, so the other one is 1. I think this is the issue. I think I found him, guys. Why is it? So it's the same on the other axis, and on the other axis, the difference is 1. Huh. might be due to this. Oh, yeah, okay. So I had that as a fix earlier, but I no longer need that. Okay, okay, okay. I had the -1 when the collision detection didn't correctly consider things to be colliding when they're like, or it considered things to be colliding when they were just touching, or overlapping when they're just touching. That seems to work. We're printing EP a bunch. And if we go on the other side, then that works. Nice. So we're getting the contacts. And now we just need to actually note them down. I think this is like the cheapest check to do. I'll just see if these are true, and if one of the values kind of aligns, like if our height is the same, then, well, actually, we might have a situation where our height with the block is the same, but we are also colliding on another axis. Now that I think about it, that might be a thing that happens at some point. Let me think. I guess this just has to be not an else if, but just an if. Oh, let me think about this. So, if our height... Oh yeah, no, it's fine, it's fine. This is fine. I think for this, it's fine. I just need to check all 3 axes. Yes. Yeah, okay. Well, we're gonna check all 3 axes anyway, then. Here, the order doesn't matter. Okay. So... Mm. Alright. We'll do a little impl block here. Or will we? We will actually not do that. Nah, we will. Good. I wrote the wrong thing. That's funny. There we go. And now we need assigned access from this. How do I do it here? Oh, I just do this. This is a bit silly, but whatever. Think. Oh. Oh, yeah. Think this is gonna be the case. If it's not, then I'll just switch these around. Thinking if there's a better way. Technically there is, but I don't really care enough. Do I care? Because I could do like a thing where for axis, and then axis negative, axis positive, and then I have everything here. Let's try it. Let's just try it. It's really just about which one looks better. Oh. I copy that over. Oh, this is for contact direction, not for signed access. Wait, what am I tripping here then? Okay. I just misread. Lule. That's fine. This has to be slightly different. Right. And let's print the contact info. Oof. Alright. I should be getting something here. Oh, we're getting nothing. Oh, that's fun. Oh yeah, because I'm not returning the thing that we're generating. Rue. Alright, maybe now. Maybe now. Are we getting... We're getting true for multiple axes? Question mark? Hmm. Okay, let's redo that. I guess we're aligned with the edges. Oh yeah, I'm not checking the other thing. Okay, okay. Yeah, that makes sense. Oh yeah, because I have to get the off axes as well. Mm-hmm. I need to pass more and... Hey. I should have ran the dumb version first. Whatever. Just thinking. I... guess I'll just have the off axis like this. This is a bit silly, but whatever. I could be the same way around, even though it doesn't matter. It feels better to me. Okay, so I have these, and now we need to check if the kind of 2D rectangle intersects, I guess. We know this aligns. And then, do we have a 2D rectangle struct already? Does that exist? Oh, we do have rect. Yes! Yes. We have intersects here. Remap contains... No, we don't have intersect. I guess I'll just make that. That'll be the easiest thing to do. Okay. And what do we do here for this? I think I'll just actually copy this function. I think that makes sense. And we'll just not have z. Not have z here either. And rect is position and size. I guess I'll just have the end function here as well. Okay, and then we need the thingy things. Now, copy that as well. Vector 2. Vector 2. And that should just work. And now we'll construct some rect2s. And I guess for the body, I can just remake the rects and reuse them. But I can also just kind of remake them continuously. It doesn't really matter. Okay. And I don't actually even need to use the end here. I actually do explicit, like, struct shit here. So I do a vector2 and the... Oh, yeah, no, it's gonna be x and y. Let's do vector2 new. Yes. And then we'll have size, which is gonna be really similar. Okay, good. Okay, and then we need the same for the collider. And then... That's fine, this is not gonna be called that often. Because you don't align with the precise entity coordinate value of a collider that often, except if you're actually colliding with it. So this shouldn't run that often. So it's fine. It's fine. Ooh. I guess I kind of need the same code for both sides, though. So I'm gonna have some duplicate code. Unless... Is it valid to have... I can't have a number at the start. I guess it's gonna be a bit annoying. Well, whatever. So box I64, box I64. really only need to read these. We'll get a Boolean out of it. Meep, meep. Oh. There we go. Then actually, we just return this directly. Oh yeah, and these are gonna be... that wants to be borrowed. That's fine. I'm gonna comment this for now in case I don't want to actually do that. And then we'll have off axis 1, off axis 2. I mean, I'll just make it take the values like this. It's fine. It's technically gonna be copying the thing, but I think the compiler is smart enough to not fuck it up. Fine. Oh, actually, let me see what the values are at the very start. Yeah, we only have one value changing. That's good. But if we go to next to this one, then we'll see the thing change. Indicate contact. Very cool. Why are we sitting on the edge when we don't really want to? Huh? Like, I shouldn't have any movement to that direction right now. And yet we get caught on the edge. Curious. Very curious indeed. Are we slightly inside of this? And I just don't know about this for some reason? Ha 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 ha. Because this is actually a thing that affects gameplay as well. That's a bit bad. Does it happen on every edge? Used to. Yeah. That's a problem. Okay, let's remove this and cargo format and then make a commit. Oh, I didn't even commit my earlier thing. Like that. That's fine. Food, the commit is fine. Let's check this out. And then see if the shit is wrong before this change. It was incorrect before this change. Okay. It's been broken for a longer time. Was it the problem here? I love being able to time travel. So good. Oh, what the hell? Oh, well, it's not going to be a problem here because we don't... Oh, it is a problem, okay. What the hell? Sure. Oh wait, there's a commit that I haven't pushed. No, there isn't. Okay. I should cherry pick this to main though. Okay. Let's print the thing again. This thing. And yeah. Hmm. Yeah, I'll need to make a wall. Okay. The thing saying that we're inside this wall, even though we are not. And it's saying that we weren't already inside. Why is not inside true and was already inside is false? Huh? Oh. Huh? Oh, no, it does make sense. We shouldn't have motion to that axis though. Okay, maybe I should print the motion. It's 1 on X, not 0. What the hell? And now it's 0. Okay. Okay, buddy. That might be why. And now we have 0 on X, but 1 on Z. Or Z. My bad. Okay, let's see if we get... It's now 1 there. We have 0 now. Okay, now we have 0. So we shouldn't get caught on the edge. And we don't. Okay. So the issue is that we just have a tiny amount of movement into this direction, and then even now, like I have some movement on the x-axis. It's very, very tiny, but it still does exist. Why, oh why? Why do we not reset to 0? I guess it's because of this. Yeah, okay, so our friction just sucks ass. No, that's fine. That's fine. Okay. Oh, I guess here I'm doing the fucking angle and magnitude meme. True. True. I guess I should just have a cutoff point. Yeah, I think that's fair enough. And actually, I don't need to reset the velo. Okay. Thinking. Oh, this is actually going to be slightly different. Yeah, okay. I'll just write this. think it's v velocity, not y velocity. Yeah, it's vertical. V for vertical. Oh, I meant to copy this. Sure. I should fix the issue. That is still quite a small value, honestly. And it's gonna be a bit better once I make hugging a wall eat your speed. So let's do that next, I guess. This is just merely 10,000. Let's do 100,000. You can see we have visually stopped. Actually, no, this is a pretty good value, I think. The player doesn't need to move at speeds lower than that. I don't think. The only thing this might fuck with is acceleration and deceleration. But I don't think we're gonna be accelerating that slowly anyway. So it should be fine. And this is just the hotfix. Oh, I guess I should write down why I'm doing this. I'll put it into a scope as well. I'll commit that. I need those. That's fine. Okay. Now, since we have contact information, I'll just use it. Let's reset the velocity whenever we want to do that. I guess here we have contact info. Right. If contact info regular contact other direction y plus. Well, okay, so how do I want to parse this? What do I think? I think y plus should be the ceiling, and y minus is the floor. Right, because y minus means that we're pointing downwards, y plus means that we're pointing up. That's how my brain interprets this. I guess instead of calling this y minus, I could be calling this floor, but it's like the direction that we would be moving in is the direction that we have the contact in. And this is not the surface normal of the thing that we're colliding with. This is the direction that thing is in. So the inverse of the normal. So let's say... let's just reset the vertical velocity. And if this doesn't work, then I have to switch around which way the things are. Yeah, it doesn't work, so I have to switch around the way the things are. And now it should be fine. I was thinking when I was writing this that it might be the wrong way around, but I was like easy enough to fix. Alright. Yeah, we have things that kind of feel like things. That's awesome. And we see that we have some downwards momentum just because the gravity is being applied. And I guess I could make it so gravity isn't applied if you are on the edge of a block. So I really need to implement no clip and like proper movement. And a crosshair. Oh, we can actually go over this. Interesting. I guess we can't even fall in. Let's make this... Yeah, now we can't go over. We probably shouldn't even be able to do that. But we should be able to fall here. Oh, we can. This is really precise. Like, you have to land on the edge for that to happen. Oh, well, here we can't go through. Okay. And I guess even here we can't? Yep. But here we can. It's going to be essentially impossible to fall in this gap. Because you have to align with the gap on the tick. It's very precise. Let's change the player size. I think this might be a good size for all of the axes, honestly. I guess I'll just make it I won't make it a num. Oh. That's a bit problematic. The server had a different size player there. Oh, actually, this is supposed to be the other way around. I just realized. Well, luckily I can just search and replace. Because we want the player to be smaller than a block, not thicker than a block. So we're going to do times 2 multiplied... No, yeah, times 2 divided by 3, not times 2 multiplied by 3. Goddamn. And those are replaced. And if we do this, now we should be able to fall in that gap, except that I didn't save the map. So I have to make that gap again. That's fine. Oh, look at that. Skillful bridge. Alright. Yay, we can fall in now. And if I do this kind of a meme, you can see we're this size. I think this is a bit smaller than I would like, but that's fine for now. Yep. That's great though. I'll take a quick bathroom break, and then I'll make the velocity be eaten in other directions, and then do stair stepping. And actually, before I go, do I have thingy thing? Oh, that's like other stuff. And let me click that. There we go. All right, BRB. All right. We do be back. All right. Contact info. And even for the vertical contact, I might do a thing where I only zero this out if we're moving downwards. Because if we're moving upwards and we somehow contact the floor, we shouldn't really eat the velocity. Yes. That's a problem for later. I'll just zero these for now. Alright. Do I not have a hotkey for doing that? Sure. Just want to do that replace everything operation. I guess it wasn't really worth it, but whatever. Sure. I wish I could highlight a section and then only do search and replace in that section that I've highlighted. I don't think that's really a thing. I must hit the arrow key. Okay, the first goal should be going down in a second. Yeah. I guess we still have the movement, like when we're just holding forwards. But when we come in contact with the wall, then it just gets eaten instantly. Yes. I'll do the other thing as well. I didn't handle ceilings yet. Fair enough. Okay, so we want to test. Okay, so if we're moving down, then this should happen. Let's just check that this works. And I'll flip this around in a moment just to confirm that this is, as a sanity check. Yeah, now it doesn't work. So it is indeed supposed to be this. It's supposed to be this for all of these. Except this could be slightly different. It's going to be h velocity.x. And that's going to be y. It's going to be the other way around. That's going to be the other way around. Nice. These should all work. Yes, yes, yes. I'll actually print the velocity here. Okay. That's fine. Das Gute. Right, nice. So the first goal is done. Now stair stepping, which is a bit more complicated. But I think I'll just use the system that I used last time, which is quite simple. The stretch. Let's also do cargo format and see how terrible it is. Oh, it actually lets these be on the same line. Very nice. Okay. Good. Okay, so stair stepping is going to work in a way where we move forward, like we do the normal movement, and then we do another version of the movement where we move the player upwards and then move horizontally, and then we move downwards, and we see which one goes further. And yes, I was thinking of maybe doing it differently, but this is a pretty good way of doing it. I'll just do it that way again. And there we go. I have the step up height here. Min step up height. Like, it was used to this distance from ground here. Okay, this is what I was searching for in my mind. Yes. Yeah, we'll have to figure out the distance from the ground. Yeah. Yeah. There's all sorts of goodies here. Dude, I figured everything out back then. That's so awesome. That is so awesome. Okay. Let's take this one step at a time, I guess. So I know that I'm going to be doing 2 casts at the moment. And I'll need the ground height anyway. So I'll do it here. Hello, cleared. Hope you're doing good. Move body. I think we don't really need to do much there. Oof. I mean, I slept properly, I think. I don't know, I might have slept like too little maybe on like the conventional sense of like people what people would consider enough sleep. I feel fine, so I think I'm good. I think we have me dot bounce dot pulse dot y minus ground pulse. That's gonna be our distance. There we go. And I should have the distance, except that it caps at 1 block. I don't know if I should signal somehow if we are not even in contact with ground. Like, if we have this, then our distance is greater than a block. I guess I could rename this. It's like distance we can certainly move downwards without colliding with anything. If I do like times 10 here, then it's gonna be better. Like, it's gonna give us an accurate distance further away. Oh, it doesn't. Why is that? It's very interesting. Why is it not doing that? Or is it going through the fucking thing? Like, it's moving too fast and it goes through? That shouldn't happen anymore? Question marks? Well, I guess it does happen, so I have to figure that shit out. Oh. Okay. No, that shouldn't happen. And in fact, it's even worse. We just move through the thing. Sure. Um, why does that happen? Still move correctly. It's just something is not right. Question marks? Okay, let's do this as a test. Okay, now we're just going up, and that's to be expected. How do we go through the thing? We just instantly face through? Yep. Sure. And if I do this, then we should get a crash. Or like a freeze. Indeed. Ah. This is fucking awesome. Ay, ay, ay. I guess this might be incorrect now. Questions marks? It shouldn't be though. Okay, let's do some printing. Now let's not check the distance to ground, because oh, okay, I have the match capital thing enabled. Let's comment that out, because it's messing with my debug print. I don't have movement on y-axis, and it's only one movement. That's not what I was thinking it would be. Because this was incorrect before. Like, if we had negative movement, then this would just not handle it correctly. And I thought that I just made it handle it correctly, and that's like, no, we face through things. Huh? What do you mean? What do you mean we face through things? See if I don't take the absolute value. What happens? Oh, we might just go to the... Oh. Never mind, we just fucking do nothing. If I do this, though, I should have the movement from before. There we do. Well, we take the absolute value, take the minimum, so we're just capping the fucking length of it. And then we're taking the signum, so we're just making it negative if it was negative. But if this fucks everything up. What? What? Okay, I'll just need to do more printing. The sprint movement. And let's also have the old one. Have both at the same time. Hmm. Well, That's fair. And then we do this. I guess I could just do it here. And now these should be identical. Yes, they indeed are. So for some reason, this works and the other one doesn't. Okay, let's just first commit, right? Everything's fine. Everything works. I should honestly be on main branch already and making better commits. But me. Actually, let me see. I guess I could just do it, honestly. Um, After this commit. There's quite a few differences from main branch already. It's gonna be a messy merge once again. Or do I actually... Okay, I'll just do the features first and then worry about merging later. But yeah, I need to work on recognizing when I need to get out of a dev branch and go to main. Best commit. Actually, I'll just not include these. Oh, that's actually the wrong thing that I didn't want to commit. Whatever. Distance. I was thinking about not committing this being commented out. Also, game.rs is becoming the everything script. It's growing. I'll have this at some point split stuff from it, I think, but it is what it is. Okay, now we should have an accurate distance to ground. Up to 10 blocks. And we do indeed. Oh, you don't need it to be that far away. I'll just do 1 block. That's fine. Now... we'll do the stair step movement. I love reusing names from my last iteration of project. Good. So good. Okay. And then we just do... minus distance from ground. I guess also I want this to be positive always, so we'll do dot max and then 0. I'll actually do I'll do that. Nice. All right. Actually curious. Change this to same thing. There we go. Oh yeah, because I have it at 1. Okay, I'm gonna do 10 as a test. Yippee! I have a floating point number telling us how far we are from the ground. Awesome. Okay, let's undo that. Okay. There's the pipe, and I'll copy some stuff here. Okay. Yeah. Be me dot velocity. This is some screwed up value. There we go. Very precise values. That's funny. Alright. And what are we gonna do with these? That is a very nice thing to have. And yeah. Okay, I've been a fan of this notation, I guess, but I'll do it differently this time. It's fine. Oh, we don't have horizontal speed. Yeah. I guess I need to calculate horizontal speed. And here horizontal speed is most likely just we get it from the thing. Yeah. Yep. We don't have that here. So we'll need to take the length of the vector. Put here. And horizontal speed is me.h velocity.length actually. But can we get the length of this? Probably not. We cannot. That is indeed not a thing. Probably should be a thing. So we'll implement it. It should be just made for... Oh, but the square root. This could be slightly different. That's fine. Oh, we have fixed the vector length. I'm dumb. Okay. Oh, but it's only for fucking vector 3? God damn. Okay, we do have it for vector 2 f32. Yeah, we just need to copy the fixed vector length thing. Yes. And this is actually going to give us a precise value. That's fun. Nice. Let's actually see what happens. Okay. I want the minimum thingy thing to exist there. Step up height is still 0 for some reason. Oh, this should be max. Not min. I always fucking mix those up. It's still 0 when we're in the air. Sure, let's sprint the speed. I should be fine. Huh? Why is it not? Why is the code not doing the thing that I think it should be doing? You know, it is doing the thing. We are going here. And we are setting the min step up height to be something. Oh, fuck me. I'm printing the wrong thing. That's the issue. Yeah, I have 1.5 here, 2.5 here, 0.5 here. I guess this is kind of slightly wrong. I should be doing like, if we do 32 then, what are the values gonna be? What is the values? That's gonna be 3 and 5. So this is like full blocks. Oh. Let's just do 30. Still doesn't make sense. And these are like more sensible values. But it's still more than this. Which is a bit sus. To me. I don't know exactly what's going on here. Sure. If I decrease the bit shift by 1, it should divide by 2. Am I dumb? Sometimes I feel like I am. Whatever. These values should probably be fine. Oh, this is supposed to be a little bit more than half a block, but it's not supposed to be. It's just something. This is some value. I guess in the previous version, yeah, I was going like half a voxel points, but I don't want to do that now. Honestly, this is supposed to be how were these values before? So the upper one was bigger, and that makes sense. We'll just have these values. I'll modify these as I see fit. Okay. Okay. Now we'll have two movements happening. We'll have the normal movement. A bit more logic for the stair movement. So first of all, we will do a thing. Might move all of these calculations to happen inside of the stair movement thingy. We'll see. Okay. Let's just do the whatever. Actually, we might have quite a few situations where the step up height is exactly 0, and then we can just skip doing the other calculation. We'll just do that. But it's a bit stinky to put everything inside of an else block. Can I do that? Mm-hmm. How do I do this again? Oh, okay. Okay, no, that's fine. Okay. Yep. I kind of like an early return from the scope. Yes. Alright. And now. Now. We will move up. Oh, it's gonna be. We're moving up, and we will want to stop if we hit anything. So, collision action stop. Then we'll give it the blocks. Oh. I need to write new here. Alright, nice. Now. Whatever, I'll just call it A. Actually, no, I don't need to do that. Bounce dot boss dot. Oh yeah, I guess this boss equals that. I should do some asserts here. Oh, but I guess. Yeah. this the X position and the Z position should have not changed. So I can do that. Oh, never mind. It's a body clone. Like that. And like that. Yes. Alright, those assertions are very nice. And what next? And if middle bounds dot post dot y equals body clone dot post dot y, then we break out of here. Oh, but we... Oh yeah, that's fine. This is all fine. Okay. So if the movement upwards that we're trying to do doesn't actually do anything, then wow, you know, we don't do anything. We don't try to do stair step up movement if we can't move up. Okay, and now we'll do the normal movement without the vertical movement. Yes. I still have to do the same thing here again. Returned move vector X. Ooh, I don't... Okay, I need to get rid of this and just divide it somewhere else. That's fine. So Z scoot, and then we need to move down. Actually, we just return this position. We don't need to modify the position of the body clone. We just move, and that's fine. Oh, we need to have these here. And actually, we want to slide in here when we're doing the horizontal movement. Oh, okay. We need to declare this mutable. Sure. And everything's fine. If I run this now, then we will not move at all, because we don't use either of these positions. Indeed. I'll just use the stair step up movement position always and see what happens. So middle bounds equals pulse equals stair movement and pulse. I feel like this code is way more complicated on this side. Is it? Hmm. Oh, there's some extra shit here. What the hell? Oh, it's with the camera interpolation shit. And I guess I'm doing other stuff here as well. Interesting. I'll, well, if I get to a position where those things seem necessary, then I'll do them. But for now, it seems like the simple thing is good. Yippee. Oh, I can't jump. Except if I go down. What the fuck is going on? What? Okay. Uh, sure. What? It's just fucked up. I don't know what else to say. I guess we just don't move vertically when we're doing stair stepping. I guess that's the issue. Oh, that actually makes sense though. We also can't jump for some reason. Okay, let's. Whew, that's interesting. Uh, why can't we jump when we do stair stepping? Well, let's actually see if we stair step. We do. We can't fall. Ay, ay, ay. Well, we can't stair step there. I guess because we're mid-air, question mark? But if we had the block here, we should be able to. Yeah, we can. We like fall within a slab of the ground. So strange. Okay, interesting. Let's make this make sense. Okay. Mm-hmm. And I need to know which one is longer. So we'll get the fixed vector lengths. Um, okay, nothing is crying. Very cool. Oh, but do we shouldn't care about the vertical part of this, actually. Only care about the horizontal part. Right? Question marks? Let's just see if it works. Alright. Now it should just work. It should just work. Oh. It does not just work. Why is that? I guess I need this. If they're equal, then we also want to do normal movement. I didn't think about that. Yippee! I can move around. And we can stair step. Hold on. Yeah. Now I just need the thing that makes the camera not be absolute garbage with stair stepping. I also need to tweak the movement speed. Nice, do the division by 5, like before. And now this looks like a lot friendlier. It's gonna be a little bit of like a corner catching thing. Like if you're barely missing a jump, then you're gonna get bailed out. But this is not the biggest thing. This is a small bailout. Let's actually build a thing that demonstrates it. Well, a one block gap actually is gonna demonstrate it. Well, almost. Okay. I go from there? Questions marks? No, we're too high up. We need to go from further away. It's so awkward because I don't have flight. So I have to kind of finagle my way. Okay, now we're too far away. Yeah, that's the sweet distance. The sweet spot distance, dude. The sweet distance through. Oh. I guess it matters where I start accelerating as well. Just start accelerating like on this line. Here? Yeah, I think that it does happen there. It's just a very small bailout. Anyway, that's good. Stair stepping is done. What now? Guess I should merge to main. Yeah, okay. Yep. That's good. And this is gonna be cherry picked. view main. Yes, we stash. Yes, we push. I guess when I go on a dev branch, I should note down like what is the goal of that dev branch. Maybe the branch name should be the goal, and then that'll prevent me from staying on the dev branch for too long. Nice. Now we switch to main. Now we have all this to go through. Yippee! There's something in math? Oh. Who are you? In which house do you live? Oh, okay. Multiply fixed point. I didn't have that. Okay. Oh. Okay, yeah. Okay, that's fine though. Let's just do this. Okay, now we have everything here. Bum 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 bum. Holy shit, Pedman. It's contact direction stuff. Okay, I need to remove some comments. Hmm. Oh, that's actually not an outdated comment, but the other ones are. Okay, that's good. Just go through everything. First, we're going to be changing the player size. That's fine. I think that's every place where we need to touch the player size. Don't want those to be in the same commit. No. The player is not as fat anymore. Let's go. Slimify the player. Oh, so I didn't even have velocity before this commit. Or this dev branch. Now I have velocity and I have everything else. Whoopsie. Okay, I actually have to get rid of this here because this is a stinky value. I need to just divide by 10. I'll actually do it now. Oh. Okay, nice. That's better. And also here, we'll just do divide by 10. so we don't have inconsistencies. Mm-hmm. Yeah. So before I did the movement directly on the player, but that's no longer the case. We're doing it in a separate function. I need to modify that comment. 12 send 2. There we go. Gravity and jumping is here. That's already here. All right, let's continue reviewing. It's actually very good. Yes. I guess this max 0 is kind of pointless because we're doing this here. Well, whatever. Whatever. Element travel. Yes, that's fair enough. Yep. Okay. These two lines should go away. Outdated comments galore. Yep. Alright, any outdated to-dos here? Oh, yep. Well, it's not really a to-do, but still an outdated comment. We don't phase through at high speeds anymore, I don't think. Stair stepping is done. We don't take collision action into account yet, so that comment will stay. We don't want to print the axis that we're moving on anymore. Okay, this is outdated. Oh, this is outdated. There's so many outdated comments. It's unreal. Oh, there we go. Move it outside of the scope. Makes more sense there. Did I just delete a line without realizing it? How long has this been incorrect? It should say corrected post equals. Right? That's just. Although actually, I really want to see how this works if that's not there. What the hell? We just go through. That's awesome. Sure. Okay. I guess I could also do this. I'll have it be a bit better. A bit more concise. Sure. Okay, get contact information. This is a bit of a fatty fat, but that's fine. Is it fine? Mm, 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 mm. I guess it is. Dude, I'm starting to like imagine a car here where the purple is like the body of the car. This is like the windshield, and this is the headlights. I don't know why I'm seeing that. Or then it's a shoe. That's awesome. I guess that's fine. It's a bit ugly, but whatever. Okay, we have that. I love inline functions. I don't know if I've ever said this before. I probably have multiple times. Actually, I know I've said that before. I love doing inline functions. Well, not like, this is not inline. It's more um like scoped in function, I guess. Yeah. Functions defined in a function. I like those. Because this is not needed anywhere else, and it's just like you have the context here of like you're reading the code and they're like, oh, okay, we're gonna do something like this here, and then we do the thing here. And I'm guessing that when this code is compiled, it's gonna be impossible to tell that this is defined as a separate function at all. That's what I would guess. Oy. Okay. What do I have? What have I? Okay. Yep. Implement better movement. Wahoo. Awesome. I should probably test that this works in multiplayer. There's no reason why it wouldn't work, but it's still worth the test. Like, imagine that I somehow broke multiplayer while doing this. That would be no fun. Oh shit. The player is actually like tall. Let's go. Uh Look at that. We can move. Oh, we don't have slabs here, so we can't stair step. Guess I should make some stairs. Okay, there we go. Let's... I'm not visualizing in my head what this is going to look like, but that's fine. And this could be -5 to... Ooh, not exactly like that. Okay, this is so screwed up, but whatever. The worst math that I've written. Oh yeah, if I... to go underneath? Nope, it's just... somewhere. Oh, my bad. I have to use the y coordinate that I specified. Okay, now we have the stairs. Yippee! And now I just have to put slabs there. I also need to do another thing if I want it to actually step upable. Not exactly what I had in mind. Okay. We should not change anything, but let's see. Okay, why is this fucking up? Oh, it's probably because of this. Yeah, there we go. There we go, there we go. Yes. That's better. Now... well, technically, actually, I don't even want to do it like that. Now that I think about it. But I do want to do it like that. Yes. Okay. I feel like I'm doing hotfix on top of hotfix. We should have stairs. Indeed. But it's so scuffed. But we do have stairs. So scuffed. Whatever. I'll be able to see that it works. That's fine. I wanted to point out, that was the first time that I saw the message waiting for file log on package cache. Let me... it's gonna be like impossible if I can find that. Oh. I saw it with my own eyes. Okay, there we go. This thing. I've never seen that before. Oh, there's just a hole in here. I guess I left clicked. Yeah, imagine that. We can just go upstairs. Awesome. Uh, the question is, does it look like garbage? Like, on this screen, right? Let me actually hide this from you. So the question is, capture mouse. Okay, this is garbage. Let me move closer. I'm fucking holding left click on this client. Awesome. Okay, let's see if it's bad. It is bad. Okay, let's remake the thing. We'll have this here and this here. I'll hide the UI. Oh, never mind. I didn't make the server yet. Okay. Right, we'll hide the UI here and go here close to the stairs. Oh, when we click away, we like automatically fucking start left clicking. That's awful. Ah, whatever. Okay. Is this garbage? Like, does this look bad? I think this actually is fine. The player just goes up the stairs. Maybe I'll smooth this. Maybe not. I think it might be fine. Let me switch these around so you see the other view. Did I switch around? Oh yeah, I meant to do it like this though. We have this here. We're gonna be looking at the stairs. And I'm gonna move here. Okay, so this is the client looking at the server moving. I guess it doesn't really differ that much because I have a local server. Uh, I'm curious, Cleared, are you watching? Because I could test the multiplayer with a real person. Smile. Question mark. Because it should work. It should indeed work. Across the interwebs. I guess I just don't have any interaction going on right now. Just a bit of a problem. I should make the players be able to punch each other. That's the thing I should do. And then it's actually something, maybe. I guess the current thing is that the players can try to spleef each other. Sure, let's call it a spleef. Not being able to punch each other is not a bug, it's a feature. Well, let me... Also, I'll need to... Let's test Pingy first. think it's like that. Let's go. I remember the pingy syntax. It's almost done building. I probably have set the build to be non-incremental anyway, so if I make any code changes, this is kind of meaningless. Oh, never mind. I have not made it not be incremental. So this actually should help future compilations. If that works. I'll just wait for this to build first. Sting LTO and whatever. All the fun stuff. Oh, that was just one of the compilations. Anyway, we're not waiting for that. we're not waiting for that. Okay, we're gonna hide the UI here. Yeah, so this should be fully smooth. Yep, indeed. The players is moving. And the server has like 1 or 2 inputs of input buffer. Oh, I see it glitching sometimes, actually. Yeah, there's some mispredictions, like we would need more buffer. Yep. Yep. There's just... the pingy packet delivery is a bit unreliable. If we see the server moving, yeah, you can see the pingy effect. I don't think it's really meant for real-time stuff. But if I keep holding the same button, then it's fine. Let's close that. Oh, I have to do the same on play.gg. The tunnel is a bit better there. Let me enable the tunnel. Okay, what do I need to type in my console to do that? Please. Okay. Let's do that. I guess I don't have to provide anything else. Okay. That should be fine. Dude, their TUI is decent. Funny emoji look. I should probably copy the tunnel name. There we go. Oh, didn't want to connect. Okay, now I connected. Nice. I think connecting is less reliable, but then actually being here is better. No, we fucking failed for some reason. The plate tunnel just doesn't want to work for some reason. But if it works, then it's good. It just fucking drops the connection. It's dropping it all the time. Why? Please let me connect though. Okay, there we go. Okay, played was fine before. That seems to be even worse than pinging now. Sure. Sure. This is... Well, okay, now I get some amount of movement here. It's a bit scuffed at this like this. I need the VPS. I think it's just the... Well, the thing is, I know that people play Minecraft through Play It, and it's fine, so it might be my netcode. But it's easier to blame Pingy and Play.gg. Smile. It's like, if I get the connection going... Like, I don't know how to explain this, but no. If the server simulates too much forwards, then the client will just not be able to connect. Yeah. Okay, I'll try this like 2 more times, and then if it doesn't work, then fuck it. Okay, the last time. Unlucky. Unlucky. This doesn't want to work. The code itself did work. This is kind of just the same as it was last time, which is a bit unfortunate. But the movement works now. That has been implemented, and I did confirm that it works in multiplayer, at least locally and over the internet. If my packets are delivered, then it works, which is great. I guess I should do testing off stream to see if like Minecraft works through the same thing, and if it does, then yeah, it is my netcode. Basically, I just need to confirm that. As for the movement itself, I just need to tweak stuff, make it feel better. And yeah, I guess I can like start adding mobs and shit soon. I'll start making the co-op thing, or then make like abilities and have the players be able to slap each other around. Yeah, I need to test this soon. It's crazy. It feels like there's infinite stuff to do before anything is done, and then suddenly it's like, oh yeah, you can test soon. Like, what the hell? Things move slow and then fast. But on that note, I'll be ending the stream. It was a good stream. Got the movement stuff done and merged the main. Oh, okay, sure. I'll leave that be as an uncommitted change for now. Yep. You can find my stream always at nearparty.com/stream. Right now the schedule is 6 AM Helsinki time every Saturday. And if the schedule changes, you can find it at nearparty.com/streams as schedule. Right? And you can find all of my streams archived at neuropathic.com/stream/archive. It just directs you to my YouTube VOD channel. But if YouTube like gets mad at me and I figure out a different place to upload those VODs, they'll be there. And behind the same link. And then lastly, neuropathic.com/stream/community. There's an offline chat on Matrix. You can come there, hang out, talk about programming. It's a bit quiet now, but there's some cool people there. So join in. But I'll see you later. Bye.